Last weekend I went to see the play Hamlet outdoors in Finstown. It was great to be at a live event again, even if it was a bit chilly sitting in the park for a couple of hours. Of course, looking at musicians or actors on a TV or computer screen is better than nothing, but it's not like the real thing. It almost felt like we were getting back to normal. However, the COVID news this week isn't so promising. Both last Saturday and next Saturday, I have the word wedding written in my diary. Getting married is a huge step in anyone's life, even with the normalisation of cohabiting. Weddings are occasions of hope as people plan their future together, and of love as two people publicly express their commitment. The words of the marriage service includes the words, "Marriage is not to be entered upon lightly or selfishly, for marriage involves the wholehearted giving of one person to another." I cannot imagine how you'd feel if you've worked yourself up to asking someone to be your life partner and then started the planning for the celebration that marks this huge life change, only to find that a global pandemic means that it cannot happen. Well, actually weddings can happen, but they would be very different to what folks usually expect at a wedding. All the weddings that I had in my diary to conduct this year have been postponed. I did hear, though, of one minister near Edinburgh who was asked to conduct a wedding under the current circumstances and restrictions because the couple wanted a very quiet ceremony with just themselves there, no fuss, and they were going to tell everyone afterwards what they'd done. But that sort of thing is the exception rather than the norm. Most people want to invite all their family and friends to take part in this life-changing experience, as well as publicly making vows to each other and before God and the congregation. They also have a lovely meal and a dance. It's a great occasion. For those couples and their families and friends, this is a huge disruption to their plans. Of course, it's just one of the many disruptions that we all have to get used to because of this pandemic. Holidays being cancelled, people being made redundant, businesses closing down, and still the return of how things used to be seems a long way off. Patience is listed in the New Testament as one of the gifts of the Spirit, and that's a gift that we all need now, along with a stoicism. The Serenity Prayer by the American theologian Reinhold Niebuhr is appropriate for today. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and wisdom to know the difference. Thank you. Stay safe.